If you are watching this today, then you are obliged to wish me happy birthday in the comments because it's my birthday. Pray for me. Tell me how much I mean to you because I want to know. All this one that you tell me, will nope. I don't want to hear will nope. Trying to be comfy for this. I should sit down for this. Hi, friends. Welcome to another episode of Candid Convos. This is an episode where I want to reflect on my 25th year. And I think I'm going to put out this video 12 a.m. on the 7th of June, which is my 26th birthday. Yeah, so I just want to reflect on the past year before I turn 26 because I'm very big on birthdays. In fact, I'm very big on birthdays for other people rather than myself. I've only recently started learning how to celebrate myself on my birthdays. I feel like my headroom is too much. Let me sit up a bit. Yeah. So I only recently started celebrating myself, maybe 2024 actually. But in previous years, my birthdays have been one of the most depressing days. I know how much I pour into people. I know how much I give my time, my energy into the lives of my friends, into the lives of the people I care about. And usually on my birthday, I would expect a reciprocation of that love and care because girl, I just want to be loved. Like I literally like I'm a lover girl. I like to show love, I like to receive love. And in the past years, like I expect people to show me that love on my birthday, but I don't even show myself that love. So how would they now show me that love? I remember 2023 was one of the worst birthdays I ever had. The bulk of my friends forgot my birthday that year, and I was in school. But the thing is, I can't expect people to fill the gap for myself. Like, I wasn't even like celebrating myself, not to talk of other people celebrating me. So I started learning in that year that I cannot wait for people to have a good time. I cannot wait for people to determine how I enjoy the day that I was birthed. So I took it upon myself. The next year, 2024, I took my birthday on my head. I literally told my roommate at the time, I was in final year that time. I said I'm going to go home and I'm going to bake a cake and I'm going to write 2 dozens on it. And I did it. I wrote 2 dozens on my birthday cake in 2024. I'm going to put a picture here. Yeah, I did. I made a chocolate cake, double chocolate cake, ice cream cake, and it was delish. And I had friends over. In fact, I didn't plan to have friends over. So the year that I decided to celebrate myself was now the year that people celebrated me, like my community. I have a little bit of a community in my hometown, and we call it the Caliphate community. It's just a little gathering of youths, young people like myself, and we hang out, we celebrate each other, we have a good time, and we're just there for each other. I think we're built for community. So, anywho, my community people surprised me at home. They came one after the other, like there were a bunch of people in my house. I didn't plan to celebrate my birthday, but they took it upon themselves to celebrate their queen mother. They call me Queen Mother. That's just a little joke. But yeah, so that year that I decided to celebrate myself was now when people went all out. Like they got me gifts that were specific to me. They got me a hand fan. They got me gifts in purple because purple is my favorite color. They got me journals because they know I journal. It was just so thoughtful. And I just that was when it dawned on me. It was like an epiphany that if I don't decide to celebrate myself, nobody's going to celebrate me. So yeah. Then fast forward to 25, this is what this video is about. That was just a backstory. So, my 25th year. Now, before I get into that, um, before I turned 25, my life literally changed. Like, it changed from what I ever knew it to be. 3 weeks before my 25th birthday, I was in a relationship at the time and it just crumbled 3 weeks before my 25th birthday. So it was like the world that I knew was unfamiliar to me. My birthday was not on the top of the radar in my mind. Like I wasn't even thinking about what I'm going to do for myself. Also, like at the stage of life where I was then, I was literally just fighting to survive. I was doing my NYSC and I was just literally fighting to survive. If you want to know more about my service here, you can watch that Seasons Always Change vlog. I don't know how YouTubers do that thing where they put the video that they're talking about at the top of the video when they are talking about it. But I'll figure it out and I'll do it. If I don't figure it out, then it will be in the description box. But that's essentially like how my service year went. And that time I was emotionally downcast. Oh my goodness. If you know, you know.
I'm
I was
emotionally
emotionally stressed. I
stressed.
was
I'm
emotionally
emotionally
downcast.
downcast.
I
I
don't know
am
what to do about
so
life.
confused of all
But yeah,
about life.
that's funny. So yeah, I was actually like not in a good headspace, but I knew that I wanted to. It was my 25th year, my silver jubilee. Like to me, it was a big deal, but because of the situations that happened before, like following prior to my birthday, I didn't really celebrate myself. But I was happy, like I was thankful for the new year. I was really like, yes, I'm excited for what this new year has. And also because it was like I was starting to know my own life again. So it was a fresh experience for me. And then interestingly, my coworkers actually celebrated me really, like it was so wholesome. I never expected that kind of love from them because I literally just arrived. It was my service year. Like how many months have I spent working with them? I got a gift from one of my colleagues. In fact, two of my colleagues. In fact, three of my colleagues. Now that I think about it, like they really like. And then my birthday is World Food Safety Day. June 7th is World Food Safety Day. So there was like an event also, and I got souvenirs from that event, which I took as my birthday gift, to be honest, because I mean, but yeah, so like I got a cake from one of my colleagues. In fact, let me tell you a funny story. This is neither here nor there, but I just feel like I want to share it and also to give a shout out to her if at all she watches this video. So I have a colleague named Choma. I had a colleague named Choma, and she was like the sweetest, most thoughtful person ever. And my birthday was on a Saturday. I didn't go to work that day. I requested for an off day because I didn't want to be at work on my birthday. So the next day I resumed was a Sunday. I resumed morning shift 7 a.m. and I was doing my kitchen rotations and all of that. So I went to the pastry corner where they sell pastries, and I was inspecting all the pastries in the fridge, taking their temperatures, da 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 da. And then I saw a cake there that was like looking very fresh and very fine. I mean, I just did my normal. I had to go put my mic on my abebe because this is the only way I know how to hold my hand up because I'm used to holding my abebe in my hand. Anywho, so yeah, I saw the cake and I was like, oh okay, fine cake. And then the supervisor, who happens to be my friend, the supervisor of the pastry corner, was also a friend of mine, and he was like, "Oh, tell Chioma that I'm greeting her." I'm like, "Okay." And then I went back to the office. I told Chioma, "Oh, Mr. Kenya said I should greet you." And then she was like, "Okay." Then she left. She scurried out of the office. I was like, "Ah, okay." Anywho, she comes back into the office with a carton of cake in her hand, and like she says happy birthday, and I look at it and my name is on this cake, and I'm like, oh, this is the cake I saw at, and that was just, it was such a pleasant
You not
surprise.
believe
Like
that I saw this
that's
cake.
on the top of my surprises, my birthday surprises. That's on the first five, like all my years, that's on the first five. And I was so pleased, I was so delighted, and it was the most flavorful, most decadent, most moist. I know some people have a problem with the word moist, but I don't care. Most moist cake, vanilla cake I'd ever had that I didn't bake myself. It was absolutely divine. I felt loved on my 25th birthday. I genuinely felt loved. And yeah, so my 25th year, I feel like I say and too much. I'm trying to stop it. I'm trying to stop it. I'll put it to you. From now on to the end of this video, count the number of times I say and. If you can get it accurately, I owe you a gift. For my 25th year, how has it been? I really can't believe it's up to a year already, to be honest, because I still remember my 25th birthday. I spent the day with my best friend Salome, by the way. I just remember that now. And we had the most like unplanned
My you
shindig.
are
We just
my
went
name is
around
Faith.
buying
Women
snacks
are
and
not
eating snacks on the road.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. But yeah, like my 25th year has been a very, 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 very epiphanic one for me. I've come to know myself in ways that I don't think I ever had in my entire life. I've come to know Christ in a way that I don't think I ever had in my entire life. And I've come to love and cherish my friendships more, my family as well. Like it's been a year of immense self improvement, self awareness, and spiritual growth. And in fact, growth in all ramifications, but mostly spiritual growth. I've beheld Jesus in my 25th year in ways that are so tangible. You know, the Lord has really been, he has really proved himself to be my my daddy. I can know God as Lord, I can know God as Savior, but to know Him as Daddy, it takes a level of intimacy. And I'm just grateful because in this my 25th year, I think getting into a place of absolute dependence increases your intimacy with God. And genuinely, in my 25th year, I depended on God like I never had in my life. Like, because what I knew life to be, the things that I was so comfortable with, the things that I thought would never change in my life, were radically removed from my life, and I had to find my footing again, and that footing was only on Christ, the solid rock. So I fell back on God like I never knew him before. I'm like, God, it is you and you alone, you know. And if you've allowed me to go through these things, then it's for a purpose, and there's nothing wasted with God. There's really nothing wasted with God. Anywho, I turned 25 in June, and by August, I was having my POP. I finished my NYC and I went back home right away. And that period from August to December was a time of rest and respite for me. I was just the things I refused to process when I was doing my service here because I didn't have the time to do that. I couldn't afford to let myself go and to unpack anything. I just kept it in a bottle and kept it aside somewhere behind in my heart. And when I got home, I opened that bottle one after the other. The Lord was bringing all those things out and I was processing them. And there I see the only time I knew that I actually genuinely healed was around October. So imagine I had gone through that long period of just carrying baggage with me. And then by October, I was like, oh, that was when I genuinely brought out everything and laid it out before the feet of Jesus. And he literally changed my life. He changed my life. I was at home. I was just resting, enjoying my family, eating food. Thankfully, my brothers were home for a long period, so I had the whole family around, and it was just a time of refreshing, really. And then December came, and I got my appointment for my internship, and I moved all the way here for my dietetic internship, and that's what I've been up to throughout this year. So it's been it's been refreshing. Refreshing is not the word. It's been fulfilling. Yes, that's the word, because I know that I'm in the right space. I know that I'm in the right field. This nutrition and dietetics was made for Efiogene. Like, I'm a food expert. Not to sound cocky or anything. That's just the truth. I realize and I know that I actually do love food and I know a lot about it. So yeah, this is the place for me. When I'm working, I'm just like, whoa, I enjoy what I'm doing. It's not out of responsibility or out of obligation. I genuinely have passion for what I'm doing. And I thank God for that, really. I really, really thank God for ordering my steps and redirecting me into this field, because God knows I was not made to be a doctor. But that's neither here nor there. So yeah, this is a reflection on my 25th year. I think I'm done. That's about it. I'm an open book. You just have to turn the pages to find what you want to read. That was something I got from a friend of a friend. When she said that, I was like, wow, that's actually deep. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and wish me happy birthday, because this video is going to be out on my birthday. If you are watching this today, then you are obliged to wish me happy birthday in the comments, because it's my birthday. Pray for me. Tell me how much I mean to you, because I want to know. All this one that you tell me, won't nope. I don't want to hear won't nope. Tell me, tell me things. Tell me things. Tell me what I mean to you. Tell me what I've done for you. Tell me how I make you feel. Tell me all those things. I want to hear it. I really love expressive words. I don't just like generic things. If you know me, you know that I'm a very deep person. I know they do all this small talk. I go for the deep things. I just dive in like a frog. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Happy birthday to me. I'm 26. 26. Yeah, we usually say like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff. But this is my birthday video, and I really don't care if you like it or you don't like it or whatever. But I mean, it'd be nice for you to like it. It'd be nice for you to subscribe to this channel if you like me, you like my face, you like what I'm saying, and it'd be nice for you to share this video so that more people can come here and wish me happy birthday. That's right.